okay, no Christians drink, except that, Jesus turned water into wine. Entertainment. Did you see what I did to Disney?
So there's recently been a lot of interviews with Satan-type personalities where somebody is in a chair, a pastor, just anybody, talking and interviewing somebody who is dressed up like Satan with a mask. And sometimes there's one going around where it's kind of really evil looking. And then there was one that I remember about 15 years ago with Pastor Craig Rochelle, where he interviewed Satan. It's kind of funny, but at the same time, it's kind of sad because the devil and his schemes, they haven't changed. He's still after us. He's still waging war on us personally, on the church, and trying to cause division. And so I want to go and show you this. I want to react to this video, show it to you, get your feedback on it, and see what you think.
Well, hello, Satan.
Grab yourself. Oh, no, every time.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, but I can't.
Feelings mutual, so we're good.
Can you get rid of that cookie? You know we're fasting for one.
I'm sorry, you want to go halvesies on this?
No.
You're fasting?
No.
I had no idea.
You know what I'm going to say to you?
I know, get thee behind me or something like that.
I was curious, when it comes to the church, what's your strategy?
I'm growing to like the church, honestly. They stay mad at each other half the time. They hate each other. They hate the rest of the world. So, I mean, I sit back and watch the fights like everybody else. You know what I'm talking about?
Wow, that's ouch, right? I don't know that any of us who, if you're watching this video, you've probably been a part of the church world at some degree where there has been some kind of division, and there's a lot of back and forth even here on YouTube on some of the creators, and justifiably so. There's some people that say really wonky things about God in the name of God, and other creators have to feel like they have to correct them, and then it kind of goes back and forth. But the strategy of the enemy to keep us fighting, to keep us going back and forth has not changed.
So you're pretty good at division in the church. How is it that you pull this off?
One of the easiest ways is to make somebody just think that they're right, that they're completely and totally right. Another big thing, Bible versions. Everyone knows, myself included, King James is the only way to go. It's what I have in my personal library. I don't read it. I need to set the record straight on that. I don't read it. But you wouldn't see me reading one of those hippie versions of the Bible with all street language, hip-hop, Jesus stuff. You give me a scenario, I can tell you how I can make somebody fight about it.
Yeah, see, and there are a lot of videos out there, he's not wrong, where people are arguing over whether the King James Version is the original version, or you shouldn't read the ESV or the New Living Translation, and because they're off with their, how the translators took it. And so he's not wrong.
How about politics?
Politics, easy. Christians are all Republicans, Craig. We've known that from day one.
How about music?
Music. The music's too loud. Do I have 5 people singing? Can we really play secular music in the church? Lord, I lift your name on high.
Oh, man, how many
Come
remember
on.
that song?
This is kids play here.
How about alcohol?
Okay, no Christians drink, except that, Jesus turned water into wine, which I was there. Most people think it was red. It was white tin. It was, I didn't drink it, but I was there, saw it.
How about entertainment?
Entertainment? Did you see what I did to Disney? I'm the king! I rest my case!
This is 15 years ago, and we know what's happened with Disney, and this is referenced 15 years ago. That's wild.
Correct. I can't let the church be united. You've heard the saying, a kingdom divided against itself can't stand, or
Yeah,
whatever.
it's in the Bible.
It's what? It's in the Bible? Wow, that's embarrassing. I'm sorry.
Satan, have you ever been to a church board meeting?
Absolutely. I go every Tuesday. If you've never seen a deacon just straight up cuss in the middle of church at another deacon, it's a sight to behold.
So what does it do to you when believers do come together?
Well, I don't know if you've ever been kicked out of a club when the club's just going off and there's a great DJ and drinks are half price, but it's the same feeling, As long as I can keep denominations talking about what makes them and what they believe and what those other people believe, they're not talking about the J guy.
Jesus.
Okay, so I'm gonna warn you once. If you say that again, I'm gonna leave, because I.
So when I say Jesus, you can't take it?
You know what? No, turn that camera off. That's it.
Hey, where are you going?
No, that's it.
Hey. Hey, Satan, you forgot your cookie.
Eat it, Craig.
Oh man. Well, as entertaining is that as entertaining as that was, there's so much truth to the questions that Pastor Craig is asking and the answers that the Satan character guy is giving, in that he causes division, that he wants us to be arguing. He wants us to think that we're right and everybody else is wrong, and us to focus on one another instead of focusing on what is the truth, right? The truth of the gospel, and really winning others to Christ, right? If Satan can distract us by causing us to quarrel against us, that's a word that says my age, right? If he can distract us and get the churches to talk about one another, the denominations to be divided, us to get into the weeds about different Bible translations, then we're off. We're distracted, right? And so if you find yourself being distracted, even in this current world that we live in, where there's so much going on, so much to be distracted by, our phones and things on TV and binging Netflix and even YouTube. We hear that you're on YouTube. There's so much to be distracted by. And I think the enemy is the master of distraction. And if he could distract us from getting close to God, if he could distract us from getting us to fight about things that are non-essential, then he's winning. Because at the end of the day, our job as Christians is to love God and to love people, right? To love him, put him first, and love our family, right? And go out there and change the world. And so I hope this is a reminder. I know it was a reminder for me that, man, I got to look around and see what distractions I got to let go of to make sure that I'm focused on God. Maybe you can comment below what you've been recently distracted by, or maybe there was a season in your life where you were super distracted and the enemy used that to prevent you from being or making an impact in the kingdom. Curious to know what your thoughts are on this interview with Satan. I'll see you on the next one. Good.